Friday night. Nice night as well. The game is coming this weekend. American Employers Meetup ended the year on a weak note. Labor Department says only 74,000 jobs were added in December. That number coming out this morning, and that's the fewest total in 3 years. Overall, the unemployment rate, though, dropped to 6.7% nationally. It's the lowest level in more than 5 years, so some good news there. However, the drop was caused by fewer people searching for jobs, not additional hires. We bring in Brendan King. He's the CEO of Waltham-based King and Bishop. Nice to talk with you.
Thank you, Mark.
Let's talk about that number, 74,000. I mean, we saw 204,000 created for November, and here we are in December. Big drop.
Well, listen, don't get excited about that number. That number is likely to get revised in the coming months. What also came out today was the October and November job growth numbers actually went up. And if you look at how the stock market closed today, it really didn't have that dampening of an effect on it.
So likely that those numbers for December will rise from 74,000?
They'll rise to a certain point, but again, one of the most important things to recognize here is 1 month does not represent a trend. The overall trend, 2012 to 2013, on average, the United States has been producing 200,000 jobs a year.
There are newly created jobs, I know that. What are some of the job categories that are in demand right now?
Well, I'm very familiar with Massachusetts, having a business here in Massachusetts. Obviously, the keystones of the Massachusetts economy are always going to be information technology, engineering, and all the support businesses that go along with that, such as professional business services, management consulting. That's always going to be there. But we're also seeing some rapid gains in healthcare and in education.
Yeah, I heard a story the other day I came across, and they said that, hospitals, especially in the Boston area, we're blessed to have so many great hospitals here. Lots of openings, hundreds of openings. Problem is they don't have people who are qualified to fill those openings.
That's right. With rapid gains in technology in any business, whether it's a hospital, whether it's EMC, you require specific skill sets to fill those jobs. So it becomes very important for the candidate to really have that skill set match that specific job. So while you may have a representative lower unemployment, higher unemployment rate, you still lack, those jobs go begging because you can't find the people with that particular skill set.
And let's talk about, if kids are going to college, the type of degrees that are out there right now that you need to get a successful job. What are people looking at?
Really, anything in information technology, business services related, anything that brings you to the technology that's being used in a business today is going to be very important. And I'm not trying to knock down those that are getting degrees in liberal arts. That's a wonderful degree to have, but how can you use that? What other skills can you acquire that will help you get into an organization that needs that skill set immediately?
I know a lot of people still trying to get back into the workplace. You have some tips on resumes. You said you came across one recently. It was too cluttered. Simplified. What are some other recommendations?
Absolutely. I could come up with a quick list of 5, Mark.
Okay.
Number 1, you have to have a very specific resume refined to the job that you're looking at. That's really important, and you can do that by an objective or an executive summary, but it needs to speak to the job description.
Okay.
Second thing, take a real good look at the company, do the research on the company, and research, most importantly, the people that may be involved in the hiring process. You have LinkedIn, phenomenal database available to anyone that wants to sign in. Number 3, use social media wisely, and that means a lot of things. There's a right way to use LinkedIn. There's probably a better way to not use Facebook to campaign for yourself. You want to be very nice, courteous, and responsive. Don't stalk. And if you do those things, you're probably going to put yourself above everybody else in the market.
And overall, though, you think, 2013, banner year in the stock market, jobs were created. You think 2014 will see more jobs created going forward?
I am in a company where we're communicating with customers every day, every week, every month. And what they're telling us right now is that 2014, there's going to be a lot of hiring.
As they say, the trend is your friend, at least right now. It wasn't for a lot of years.
I like that one.
All right, very good. Brendan King is the CEO of Waltham-based King and Bishop. Thanks.
Thank you, Mark.
Sorbani.
The trend is your friend. I like it.